In the left corner, weighing in at I have no idea, the left gives you Beto O'Rourke. Yay! In the right corner, the lizard man himself. If there were such a thing as lizard men, he would be their king. Ted Cruz. Yay! Boo. For this title weight fight, who's going to be? Oh, and we've got some underhanded punches coming in early. Guess from which side? Okay. Midterm, Beto versus Cruz. Who's going to win? Who else does not want to see Ted Cruz in boxing shorts? I do like how they found that picture of Beto O'Rourke back when he was in a band. And long hair, in the 90s, long hair, kind of feminine shirts-ish. And they put the picture out thinking it would humiliate him, and it's like, no, he's a cool guy who was in a band. It actually helped him. Nice try. But, let's see here. All right, Beto versus Cruz. What that feels like is that the Republicans can win if they can keep women quiet. Ugh. All right, in the past. Yeah, Cruz is kind of, he's the incumbent, and he is kind of a dead fish. All right. Center of the reading. As big as Texas. That's what that feels like. It's just as big as Texas. There should be a big star, right? Deep in the heart of Texas. Seriously, it's like dancing to that song. If I had too much caffeine this morning, I may have had too much caffeine this morning. At the base of the reading. Fate and illusions. Let's see, above the reading. Well, this election, to quote Mad Max, or one of the Mad Max movies, two will enter, one will leave. Both of them will still be alive. This feels like fear, actually. This is Cruz being afraid that his constituents are going to stab him in the back. Those blankety-blank liberals. Yeah. And Cruz does all kind of stuff to make himself look good. So, future. The structure, the makeup of Texas, what's going on in Texas, is still very, very red. And the Republicans have worked hard to try to make sure it stays that way, but structurally, just even the demographics. This feels like Beto, and Beto is a Libra, which is an air sign, so that would make sense. But it's not the final outcome. It feels like these forces are just clashing. It's like, okay, they're going to clash. The election day is tomorrow. Home environment. That feels like Beto, doing the good thing, doing the good fight, no matter what the odds. Him taking on Ted Cruz in one of the reddest districts in the country. Hoping for a turnout of women and decent people. And, I mentioned that picture of Beto when he was in the band in the 90s, in the shirt, there was kind of a floral pattern to the shirt or something like that. It makes me think of, that's what that made me think of. He's hoping to win. and do good things for the deep in the heart of Texas. What other people see? Burden. This is the card of burden. Well, let's look at the final outcome. Judgment. Okay. Interesting. I definitely want some clarification on this. I do read all of your comments, and I have had a comment that, well, quote unquote, every other reader is saying that Beto is going to win, besides me, but I said he wasn't. Well, you know, that's why I'm doing this reading again. Not because of the comment, but because I'm just double checking on the energy. But I said what I said. Yeah, that's what it felt like. And in none of these situations do I want to. I'm never going to change what I'm feeling in the energy. I'm going to be honest. You know, the fact is, I would get more likes and I would get more happy viewers if I said what people wanted to hear or what. But no, that's not really what I'm here to do. I'm doing this because I feel the energy and I read on the energy, and I'm doing these reading. I was doing these kinds of things at home anyway, so why not record them? Let's get some clarification. Beto versus Cruz, Beto versus Cruz, midterm elections. Beto versus Cruz, Beto versus Cruz. This feels like they're celebrating at Mar-a-Lago, is what that reads as in my mind, and they're celebrating at Mar-a-Lago. But it's not as overwhelming a victory as Cruz expected. For all the money that's been poured into the race, there are going to be voters who are going to be very, very, very upset about this. A lot of people who run for office and lose, their supporters say, fine, whatever, we're done with you. I think that the more this looks like Cruz is going to win for the moment, but his win is going to cause this huge outpouring of emotion and kind of people not just partnering with Beto, but a number of quite a few of the people who believe in him and his message really marrying themselves to his candidacies when he runs again. But the result isn't what Cruz expects. He's got a lot of money and power behind him, but they're celebrating at Mar-a-Lago, which makes these people very upset, very angry, and it doesn't dissuade them. It doesn't discourage them. It doesn't dissuade them from supporting him. That's what that feels like. Let me see if I can get any more information. One for the history books. I get that a lot when I do readings on these midterms. This is a very historical election, but you don't need to be psychic to know that, but that's the message I'm getting. I don't know, sorry, I keep getting cards that just keep falling off the edge there. He's disappointed. But then he gears up for other races, for another race. And he's got a lot of small donation supporters, but at some point he starts having money problems later on in trying to go. Every time I read on Beto O'Rourke, I just get the same words coming into my head, which is, it's not time yet. It's not time yet. It's not time yet. It's not time yet. Not time yet. The ships will come in, but they're not. Small money donations are, and the fact that he doesn't take money from big contributors, that's good. He's got the strength of his convictions, and he's got a lot of support by women voters. He's a hard worker. It's not like I'm a fan of Cruz. Cruz is like a rotten jar of pickles. I mean, it's just stinks. It's the kind of thing you just want to, you don't even want to pour it out in the sink before you throw it away. You just want to throw it away because it's just vile. Hello, Trump. He's gonna hold this up as a big victory for his. Yeah, this is Trump. Look, Cruz won. It's the greatest. But Trump's got some bad stuff in his future. Some stuff comes to light. Votes, perhaps votes being changed. There's very imprecise. There's bad stuff coming. That's very unhelpful. Trump. On shaky ground. This corruption. Women finding out the truth. Rise of people, of women and minorities, and that's all I'm getting, I'm afraid. I want to say, I want to be able to tell you that Beto O'Rourke's going to win. It's not, I don't see it in the cards. I'm not feeling it in the energy, but please, I want to be wrong. I want to be completely wrong. Please tell me that, yeah, there's all kind of underhanded stuff going on in the background. You know, Cruz may rue the day that he won this. It may bring scrutiny that he's not going to like. Certainly Trump's about to be under a microscope. Well, he's already under a microscope. He's the results of that, of looking under that microscope, are going to come out. Yeah. That's all I'm getting. So, but justice is coming. Justice is coming. All right? Sorry I couldn't give better news. Thank you for watching.